Wait, why are you so much fancier than I am?
Because I'm French, bro. GM, everyone. Good morning, America. And the whole Web3 sphere. Welcome to the Skribr show. Like you noticed, not VP Fanny. She took a break from hosting on the channel. And so yes, sus, you're like stuck with me, bro. I'm sorry for that.
I feel like we're the same person now too. Since I was just in Canada for 2 weeks, I feel like I'm basically French now too.
No. Oh, okay. Wait. No. It's not the same thing, okay? Canadian or wannabe French. It's not the same. Yeah, you're getting cut, but they are wannabe French. They will never be French from France. They are copy pasta. They are like copycat, okay? Ryan. But yeah, how was the trip? How was it?
Oh, it was fantastic.
GM Steph, sorry. GM Steph. Bonjour, Steph.
As I say, yeah. You gotta enhance the French. No, Canada was great. Just got back in last night at 10, so to wake up at 5:30 in the morning for this, we're jumping right back into it. Web3 never stops.
Yeah.
But Canada was amazing. It was wonderful.
Yeah. For like holidays?
Yeah, so my wife just has like a month off from work, and so we just took 2 weeks and went up there. We made it up to Montreal for the F1 race, which being from France, you should understand that.
Nice. That was cool. Is that good?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super hot and uncomfortable because you can only see part of the track, but like being there for it, it's pretty cool. Yeah. I've never been to a race before. It's awesome.
Nice. Yeah, it's a nice experience to do. Maybe once. Yeah, because like the cars are just like doing like vroom, and then you wait to like 1 hour to see another one.
No, it wasn't that long.
But F1 is like all the time, right?
Yeah, it's quick. But the other thing that I found crazy is that I found so many people just at every time we went out to a diner somewhere for breakfast, that's when I heard everybody talking about crypto and Bitcoin. I don't know why. It was always over breakfast that we're eating something, and I hear like 2 seats down, and somebody's talking about like miners and Bitcoin and something else.
That's cool.
I never hear it anywhere else in a different part of the day, but everybody talks about it over breakfast.
Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. So, like crypto rich F1 normies.
Yeah, pretty much. It's sure what it seems like. All of the ads on the cars seem to be working.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Kraken, like Digot, Pudgy Penguin. It was on the Williams, right?
Yeah. I mean, SuiSwap even has Sui has their logo on a couple cars too. I saw that.
Probably Crypto.com too. I don't know. Like I know they are on MMA, I think. But how many people are like? I'm curious about the conversion rate of that kind of stunt, right? Like, are you going to Kraken and create and buy Bitcoin because you saw it on the back of the car?
So I will say I don't think that there's a huge turnover, but there has to be some, right? I will say the one thing I did find is that they showed like a point of view camera at one point, and they have like their roll bar around the driver, and that's where they put some small logos. And I found one that said, and they're going to get free ad space again. It said FX Pro in all lowercase, and I was like, oh, is that a Forex exchange I've never heard of? So I did actually take my phone, and I was like FX Pro, and it came up, and I was like, okay, I'll actually look into that. I'll see if this is a Forex account to use. But I don't know how people are doing that. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's interesting. I mean, probably because I don't know if my Kraken did it again like this year or like the next year. But bro, I'm watching F1 via Netflix, the Netflix show now, because the storytelling is so fucking good. Like they changed the whole sport. I know they have like Netflix sports series. Yeah. Because they started with the F1 and now they're doing like Tour de France, tennis. Like, bro, what the fuck? They are so good, man.
They are good.
Yeah. But what about Web3? Like, what are you doing right now?
Oh, right now I am, I guess, turning socials back on. I have this thing where like I try to do the social media thing and I turn on X and go through it, and then it's just like my brain becomes numb for a little bit, and I'm like, no, I need to stop doing this. Like I remembered why I turned off these accounts. But we're trying to wake it back up. But a lot of my focus has actually been back on trading, just trying to just keep portfolio growth going as like markets drop and stuff. Just letting NFTs just sit in wallets because they're all down bad.
Bro, D-God 1,000 sold to 28.
That's crazy.
Like, I fucked up.
Frank,
That's probably the biggest fucked up of my life.
he said let it go lower.
Yeah, but what it has to stop somehow. Please make it stop. But I mean, honestly, I think it's kind of right. Like, there is, what can you do in the NFT market that can compete with 10,000 X's on meme coins anyway?
Well, it's one of the things that's like not even like that side of it, just the side of like people buy NFTs and it gets exciting because like funds go up, right? People have to realize that like it cannot only be up only. It's just not possible. The crazy part is that once they start going down, everybody just kind of like disappears. And it's like, oh yeah, that's how projects die. Because if you don't have a runway, you just dwindle away. And I think that's actually like a really hard spot for NFT founders and groups to be in, because when it does get quiet, what do you do? How do you get people's attention?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you create a YouTube channel and you stream every day, and then you're making like 200 views. It's no, it's like, honestly, we are like, I don't know if in businesses, like, do you have huge cycle of like you're doing like kind of retail, right? Like you can do all of your sales during like promotion season and Christmas and whatever, and then the rest of the year you do fucking nothing. But in crypto, it's like 2 years, doing 3 years, you do nothing, and you do all of your money in 2 months. And if you don't sell the top, you run to repeat everything all the fucking time.
Yeah, and I think the only difference is that people, for some reason, don't seem to expect that. So, like, think about like if you were renting, if you had a beach home you wanted to rent, right? In winter, if that place gets really cold, you're going to expect to not rent it. You're going to expect it, like income to be lower, and so you need to take all your income from the other part of the season and spread it out. But in NFTs, like that's less predictable, and so nobody prepares for it at all. I don't know.
And it's also the first cycle too, right? Like it's like the first big up and down from the NFT. But like bro, like 1,000 to 28 sold.
And it doesn't help that everybody can just make their own new shit whenever they want and just keep adding more garbage out there, right?
Yeah, but there is kind of, like 1,000 project, only 2 or 3 are really valuable. So if you add, same thing for fucking meme coins, like you have 30,000 meme coins every day going up on pub.fun, you only remember bonk, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nothing happened except bonk, kind of, like if I exaggerate a bit. Since 2022 in meme coin land, right?
The same power.
It's the obvious winner, right?
Yeah. Well, that's always the case, and that's what everybody wants to hit. Everybody's buying this stupid garbage coins now because they're, everybody wants to hit that gamble. I think that a lot of them don't expect to win, but it's still just the fun of it, I guess. I don't know. When everything's down bad, you're just like, hey, let's just throw more money out there.
Yeah. So what do you do with your portfolio right now? Like, do you sit in DeFi or like you just do nothing and wait?
It's just active trading for me. So DeFi is one of the things that I've wanted to do. I want to do a lot more airdrop farming. Everybody else on the Skribr side is really, really good at getting like DeFi pools and everything going, and they just keep really nice passive income going. And like I just struggle to keep up with it myself. And so rather than trying to do a little bit of everything, I've just been putting a lot more time into just active trading and trying to be, master of one thing rather than a jack of all. One of the things that I found really helpful though is that we do use Drop Beast for some like automated farming. And so because I can just kind of load up wallets and let it set and forget, that's a lot easier for me to like farm airdrop points and things like that. So I'll take part in that, but like the active DeFi pools and stuff, I just can't keep up with it. A lot of it moves so fast.
Yeah. I like since last week I moved like 6 figures into like flash trades. And thanks to Dynamics. Like bro, like I'm doing my research
Yeah.
after after putting money on the table, so then I can like ask better questions. And the stream is like next week. I can't wait. It's gonna be a good stream,
Ready?
and Dynamics will be on the streams too for that. But like bro, like it's cool.
Yeah, no, a lot of the guys are trading on Flash Trade.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
And it's kind of like under the radar of everyone right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep it that way.
As I say, if you're trading it, if you're putting money on there 6 figures now, you're farming it pretty early.
Like I have like again like $150,000 and like I have like 120% right now IPY.
Yeah.
In 1 week, I'm gonna make like $2,000. It's gonna be my runway for decoders and myself. So it have to last.
Exactly.
Don't get hacked, and it have to last for 1 or 2 years, and then I have infinite runway, and I can live out of that.
Infinite runway. You guys heard it here first. Infinite runway. It just means 2 months.
No, but as long as Flash Trade is giving me 100% APY.
Yeah.
And then I can use the rest of my portfolio to take more risk. But bro, meme coins, like my PNL on meme coin is not good.
I don't
like not at all.
For most people, I think that's true for most people.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this fucking market. Like in the chat, like Steph, Vicky, Osgur, like what do you do right now? Like, do you trade meme coins? Do you lose money? What's your PNL on meme coin? I'm curious about that. I want to know.
I wish I could get like a whole poll of like who has actually been profitable. The problem is like I feel like so many people are gonna lie.
And who's not lying?
Right. That's the thing. Like for some reason there's this thing of like, no, I trade meme coins and I'm profitable. It's like, who are you proving it to?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Frank made like 100 grand in 2 weeks with 44 SOL.
But how much did he lose before that?
That's a good question. That's the question.
I made 100 grand and it only cost me 200 grand.
2 million, yeah. Yeah, you know how to become a millionaire, right? Like it's like invest $100,000 and then like get 1 million from daddy, right?
Boom, profit.
Yeah, exactly.
Infinite runway.
Not true. But yeah, exactly. But I mean, yeah, I don't know because.
Don't gamble away the runway. That's the only.
No, but for me, for like the DeFi, it's like I don't touch my principal. I get exposure to like BTC, ETH, Sol, and stable.
Yeah.
And with that principle, I can live out of it just with the interest. It's low, like it's like a small allocation, like 20% of my portfolio. I can play with the rest, have a backup plan if Flash trades go south. And I even put like some money on Lulu and GLP2, so I get some extra cash from that.
Yeah.
It's low risk, and again, I still have my bags of NFTs and other crypto that can come back.
That's definitely a good way to do it. I know that's pretty much I think what Dynamics does, where
but bro, I'm 1 year too late, bro. I'm 1 year too late. I'm doing that like at the lowest market. Do you feel we are in a fucking bull run right now?
Oh, okay. So my opinion, my thought. All right, you ready? My thought. Right now, we're swing low. We'll push above all-time high. Once we push above all-time high, everybody's going to get super excited. That'll be our top for some time, and I think pretty large.
So local top after like ATH.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my look at least at this time. Is that we push a little bit higher and then it's a correction longer.
No, that's don't look at that. It's gone. It's
words.
Yeah. But the fact that we touched like all-time high with before the halving, it's tricky as fuck, man.
So that's I guess one of the things where I tried to take my, let me just focus on one thing, because like a lot of it, I think is like you can make those comparisons for everything. Like, oh, we touched before the halving, or last cycle it took us this long, so why isn't it taking us this long this time? And it's like there's only been 2 or 3 comparable macro events, and every time the sample size is so different. So it really is kind of impossible for people to pull those things rather than like kind of just reading price live, if that makes sense. But that's at least what I'm looking for. I think that we'll see a little bit higher prices here in the near future. And then I think there's probably going to be some, let's say, huge news event that catalyzes a big reset, whether that's something like the election or something political nonsense like that. That's at least what it's looking like to me.
Yeah. Okay, so like we range until the election, and end of the year we go parabolic.
That's not what I said.
Okay.
Not financial advice.
But it's fun. It's fun to financial advice. Is that like okay? Because so like people say like yeah, like sell in May and go away, blah blah blah, right? So now that it's down and we will be in July, do you expect anything that happened big during the summer?
I don't know. So I mean, that kind of like timing is tough, right? I think that it's hard to call things like that. A lot of people look at, I mean, I've seen a lot of people do that too, where it's like, oh, historically July is like a green month, and it's like that's kind of a toss of a coin sort of a thing as well. No, I think that right now is buying time. Let's put it that way. For people that are swing trading, which is mostly what I like to do, because of, you make a couple trades a month effectively. I think it's swing trading, and I think it's effectively buying time.
Okay. On leverage?
I wouldn't. So I do leverage, but it's a lot shorter time frame, right? Spot's the easy stuff. It's a lot less risky. Your risk effectively goes down, because if you make a bad decision, you're putting, let's say, too much portfolio allocation on something. If you're spot buying, you're effectively just kind of become a bag holder, which is less risky for people that aren't comfortable with trading.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of the things in the space that's so underexplained is like risk management. Because a lot of people I see like the leverage trading, it's like, oh, I had one trade that went sour, and it's like, oh, your portfolio was just gone. Like, that's terrifying.
Yeah, but I think we are kind of numb of the risk we are taking anyway. Like again, I put 5 figures into flash trades. Like, is that not risky?
I mean, by nature, yes. I mean, if you went to a major Web2 company and said, "Hey, put a large part of your portfolio in this exchange," they'd probably be like, "Not gonna happen."
No, yeah. But yeah. But like, for example, okay, so for the retails and like hedge fund manager, it makes sense to even have 1% of Bitcoin in every fucking investment vehicle they have.
Actually, this really reminds me of something. So I think that it's crazy for people to think that companies don't have crypto hidden somewhere, right? And so let's take like the ETF being like a bullish scenario for a lot of people. A lot of people think that, hey, an ETF passed. Wow, now we're getting the smart money and everything, big company money into crypto. I think that's such a wrong look at it, because if they think that those companies aren't already in it, that's just kind of crazy to me. Like, large companies are so sneaky and so shady that if you don't think that they're backdooring it, also trying to front run the ETF, it's so wrong.
Yeah. I mean, FTX was the most regulated exchange ever in the fucking US, right?
And look at what they were doing.
No, exactly. Like that's why for me regulation is like, it's illegal to steal money anyway. Right? You can't steal money from people. So we don't need more regulation to say what? Oh yeah, you have to QYC all of your wallet. Okay, how am I going to QYC all of the fucking burner that I've created to mint and migrate and go to Polygon and go to shut the fuck up?
That's effectively what regulation is, right? So if you regulate an exchange for it to be available in the US, you're effectively just saying, okay, well, the U.S. government now can audit that exchange, but it also means that they indirectly can audit every
Yes.
user. But what do we know
Yes.
about crypto?
Yeah.
It's really easy to hide.
Yeah, but like, so what they can do is like force exchange, like the fiat to crypto. They regulate that,
Yep.
and inside it's just a black box. Because you can't, like bro, you use Wormhole, you go to ETH, you go to a fucking mixer, you come back, job done.
Yeah. Well,
and with all of the
yeah.
debit cards that you can swap and stuff, like
Yeah.
if you don't buy a Maserati in a credit card, like a prepared card, you're good.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I mean
love this
the
world.
regulation stuff is so tricky. Like all the exchanges are
Yeah.
terrible. And we'll see it again this cycle. So when the next major cycle comes through, I'm curious to see what centralized exchange goes under. Happens every time. You get to the top of the
Yeah.
cycle. Some of the exchanges are idiots and they all over leverage themselves. So the
Yeah.
second market turns sour, somebody's got to declare bankruptcy. Q and FTX like scenario, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Fuck.
excited to see
Okay.
how it will be.
Every cycle we lose a centralized exchange.
At least one.
Oh
Every
shit!
time.
Yeah, that's true.
Every single time. Because they all over leverage. Because they're
Yeah.
idiots, right? They don't know what they're doing.
But I don't think they are idiots. I don't think they don't have a choice. Because again, for example, Binance, like, oh yeah, let's not QYC right now because we need growth. And then we become the first exchange in the world because there is some regulation that we didn't implement correctly. But if we don't do that, then we're not becoming the first one. So then we can pay the fine later.
That reminds me of a different point. But first, I do think that there actually is, because I think that a lot of them don't need the money. FTX was making so much money, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But they over leveraged because they were greedy. They wanted even more money. It's the same thing they're all doing. They want to be the most. And when you want to be the most, you make bad decisions. But the second one, that idea of non-KYC, I love the cycle that always takes. So you always have one exchange for every bull run that onboards a lot of people because they don't have KYC and they're listing like every garbage coin ever. So everybody can get into the really low cap stuff. Let's take last cycle, KuCoin. KuCoin is that really good exchange everybody liked. They listed absolutely everything, no KYC. Gets a top of bull run, they have their growth, and they're like, oh, look, we're regulated now. So many people leave.
Yes.
And right now, that same exchange to me, I think, is MEXC. MEXC, I think, is that exchange that's listing absolutely everything and non-KYC. They will be the next ones that for the next cycle go, hey, look, we're doing regulation now. So rinse and repeat. It's just the cycle over and over.
I mean, like all of the celeb coins got listed on MEXC.
Of course. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not new.
Same thing for the prepared card stuff, right? Like first you launch your prepared card, non-KYC, blah, blah, blah. And 6 months after, because you can't find a bank to loan you any money, then you gone.
Yes.
And then you lose your edge and then you're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. Then you're just one of the big fish. That's pretty much it. And then you're fighting with
that's like, for example, and that's why I had a stream with like Maurice from Lulo. I think, like, in the conversation, like we talk, are you becoming a neobank and stuff? Maybe they have to stay 100% crypto native. And as soon as they start like ramping up people from fiat to the app, it's fucked.
Yeah.
And that's why like onboarding like people, like you go on Solana and then you go on ETH and then you go on Near and then you go on Aptos, blah, blah, blah. And you grow like that. You don't grow like, oh yeah, well, you can use Solana Pay, but whatever. But like as soon as you start filling up spreadsheets for the bank and stuff, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's just the same thing over and over.
Yeah. But after you become Tornado Cash and then you go to jail. Yeah.
Don't you say you want Flash Trade to be regulated by the US, is what you're saying?
No. No. I want this 100% APY on Bitcoin to last forever, bro.
How else do you get infinite runway?
Yeah, no, exactly. I want my infinite runway. But also, if they get regulated, then I will go to somewhere else. So GLP. I will go to GLP.
Exactly. So everybody just wants more money. The sweet spot is staying right there in the unregulated spot, as long as you get in there.
Yeah. But I mean, like Jupiter, like with their like a general unified market, right? The GUM initiative. That shit, if they can put that shit up, it's fucking massive. Like, can you imagine like buying Apple stock back to back 1-1 on Solana?
I would never.
That would be.
But somebody.
That's what they want to do.
So hear me out. The better side of that. The better side of that is
leverage, like arbitrage. Arbitrage.
Well, kind of, but not buying Apple stock with your Solana, selling your Apple stock for Solana, right? It's that side of it. It's, hey, realize profits from one market, move it into a different one.
Yeah, but bro, like, okay, so if you have stocks on chain, what's the point of trading stocks on with fiat?
Fear of crypto. That's it.
What?
Just people that aren't comfortable with it. That's it.
Yeah, bro, let them die. In 50 years, everyone will be crypto native, right? So like the whole we are 50 years early, right? You know what I mean?
There's so many people that
same thing with AI and shit. Like, I don't know if you have a kids right now, and if you start telling them a bedtime story with ChatGPT. Can you imagine what they're gonna do at 15 years old?
Is ChatGPT a better parent than most parents?
If you want a woke parent, maybe. I don't know. I don't. You can probably ask advice. I don't know.
I'm sure.
But it could be a nanny, bro. It could be a nanny 100%.
Is it the world's best nanny?
Yeah. I don't know. Bro, I did a stream, 1 hour conversation with ChatGPT. Flawless.
Did you forget you were talking to a computer?
Yeah, 100%. We talk about philosophy, politics, etc. It was a bit not really deep conversation. I mean, kind of. Because when you start to talk about philosophy and stuff, because he has the knowledge of every fucking philosophers,
it gets in there.
It's good. It's a good convo. So yeah, bro, can you imagine crypto in 20 years with AI and stuff?
You should do a restream with the GPT. You just need to have audio output.
Oh, that I did that. Look, that's what I did. I'm gonna show you. Because I can advertise my secondary channel. Tac.
Free ads.
Yes, exactly. Tac. Look at this beautiful channel. Wow.
So much black and white. So much black and white.
Yeah, because it's like me. I'm a black and white. It's like but it's a theme. But see, I have a date with ChatGPT 4.0. So I fucked up the sound.
That's the new one. Nice.
Yes.
Samantha.
So can you hear?
No, I don't hear it.
Oh yeah, no. Oh fuck. Okay. Fuck. Yes, there is no sound because I can do that on mic. Fuck. But I talk. Yeah, because Samantha. It's from the movie Her, and I named ChatGPT Samantha. Okay, so yeah, I did. Okay, you know what? After the streams, watch these streams, and I talk with ChatGPT for 1 hour.
I just need like a
And
5-minute highlight of that, not an hour.
no, because you have nothing else to do, so watch everything.
I have to go back to work after this.
Oh, no, I did like a short version, I think. Yeah, an extract of it. I asked her like, yeah, do you understand my French accent correctly, etc. And she told me that yeah, there is no problem with your accent. It's the part of your charm or something like that. And then I replied, oh, so do you find me charming? And she said, ha 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 ha.
At this point that I wish I could have made a GPT say, yes, it sounds like you're from the Montreal area of Canada.
But bro, that was good. Like the GPT-5 and stuff. Like as soon as we will have agent, it will be amazing.
True.
Like AI agent. You know what is it?
No, but I need I need GPT to be able to be a really good executive assistant. That's what I need it to be.
Bro, I'm using it like every day. It's like 100% 100% assistant and everything. But AI agent is like, so right now you have to ask ChatGPT to do something.
Yeah.
AI agent is like they will take initiative by himself. They will be able to understand what you need to do by, for example, like looking at your computer screen all the time and analyzing what you are doing. And for example, if you are like a developer, they can look at your code and assist you all by themselves. Saying, oh yeah, no, like line 5, you should rephrase it that way, blah blah blah.
Oh, that's pretty sweet, actually. It reminds me of it's called Recall. I really hate that name because Recall sounds like it's a problem. I think it's made by I think Microsoft made Recall. I don't know if it's even out yet. But effectively, what that is like it's monitoring everything that you're basically doing, which is probably the scary part. Is it's just watching your computer screen all the time. But if you go down to your like search bar, like say you find a file, and you just type in something, it's like, oh, here's that web page that had that thing on it. That I think is so useful.
Yeah.
It's like file storage is so not intuitive.
Yeah. No, exactly. And plus they are trying to relaunch like the Google Glasses with the AI component inside of it. And in the demo, they are saying that, where are my glasses? I lost my glasses. Where are they? And the AI is able to remember that you left them on your desk.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. And she's like in front of a whiteboard and there is like a computer architecture schema. And she asked, what should we add to improve this architecture? And then the AI replied, you should add some cache here. And it will improve performances of your of this architecture client server, blah blah blah. Like that's cool.
Does the fact it's always watching worry you at all?
Yeah, but like, bro, like as long as you're saving time and money, it's happening. Like you will trade on your computer, you will have your AI looking at your trade and you say, your risk reward is not good. You should not do that because it's not part of your model. So yeah,
it's gonna rat you out on your non KYC exchanges.
Exactly. Bro, that's a possibility that if you do something illegal on your computer, that can call the cops. That would be, that's in 10 years, like the world will be so much different. I hope.
Is it going to be better?
It's going to be fun. Bro, how people are we going to trade meme coins with AI?
Oh, they're just going to make a lot more of them. I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, but then like it doesn't make sense because if you have like 1 million meme coins launching every day, like how do you trade that shit?
You don't. I mean, that's pretty much happening. I mean, not a million, but there's so much just garbage.
Yeah.
And then you trade it by just, picking a couple for a timeline, hope people share. That's
yeah, but there is not enough people on Earth to trade meme coins and find this fucking meme funny.
That's already happening, though. That's my point. how many get made and just like their like full diluted value just never gets off of like 3 figures and they just wash away.
Yeah. Or like 90% of them. Like even 90% of them never go above like 5,000 market cap anyway.
Right.
I don't know, like 10%, like no 90, so yeah, 80. 10% goes to, I don't know, like $500,000, $1 million maybe, and the rest run. But like after 6 months, they die because again, like even like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. Why would you, for example, why would you buy Bonk right now when you can hope to make like 10,000 X's in a day in a couple of hours?
Because it's hope. I think that's it. Right?
Yeah.
Odds. It's all odds.
Yeah. But are the odds really in your favor?
Never. When a meme coin? Never.
Yeah. Because okay, so Bonk right now, I think it's down. Fuck.
Gotta be at least half of what it was. Close to
Yeah, I think it's down like 60% or something from all-time high. Yeah, 50%.
And everything's getting crushed recently, and I'd love to see it.
Yesterday, like all of the fucking meme coins, 60%, something like that.
Yeah.
If you buy Bonk right now, you can do a 6x's to all-time high, and the all-time high was like 4 months ago.
You're doing it.
That's no, but
Don't flash trade 100x leverage. Not financial advice. I'd say again.
And by the way, like I asked Arya, like if those financial advice, it's legit, is that protect yourself? Like it's kind of bullshit because financial advice means like you are asking money to give financial advice. By the way, every fucking YouTubers who are or who have like a paid program and they give like financial literacy and educational content, that's 100% financial advice.
Yeah, but
So
then they say no financial advice.
yeah, but I don't think that protects shit.
No, I'm sorry. No.
Like,
it's just like one of those things that just catches on. Everybody's like, "Oh no, this is just what you
yeah,
do." And it's like, okay,
yeah.
I'm not a certified accountant. Don't trust me.
Yeah, I don't know. Bro, Bonk all-time low over 1 year. If you keep Bonked from the airdrop to now, 25,000%.
In a couple of years, somebody's probably going to say the same thing, right? I mean,
yeah.
So if like probably actually a reasonable comparison for this is something like Doge, right? So Dogecoin, it had some huge spikes in history, but if you look at a chart now, all of those spikes are just so diminished.
Yeah, I mean
likely
Bitcoin
the
too.
same
Right?
thing. Likely the same thing. Especially because Bonk's really solidified itself on Solana.
Bro, all-time low. So yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 0 for Doge. 9 years, and you do 144,000%.
But nobody holds it that long, right? That's always the case. Everybody always looks at it and goes, "Oh, I could have had this."
I hold DGOTs for 2 years.
It's between 2 and 9.
Yeah. Bro, yeah, that's.
Has it been
I mean,
2 years?
Yeah. What?
You've had DGOTs longer than 2 years. Has it? It's
yeah, almost 3.
Okay. I was saying it has been longer too.
Yeah. Fuck me. It is what it is. But honestly, like with the dust and stuff, like my portfolio cost is basically 0, so I'm good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the shame anyway. But yeah, it's my fault. I should have sold.
Hey,
Risk management.
Everything's opportunity cost.
Yeah, bro. Like I remember, like we migrate to ETH. I have conversation with friends and stuff, and say, Yeah, so right now we are 10 ETH. Do you think we can go to 20? A promise at 20 ETH, I'm selling, right? I'm selling at 20 ETH. I will start selling at 15, okay? And then Azuki crash and stuff. Oh, bro. Man. I had my numbers. It was 20 ETH. At 20 ETH, I'm unloading, bro. 100%. Yeah. Bad. But yeah, it is what it is.
But you're still up.
Yeah, because I minted it.
Yeah. Still win.
But I still have to calculate because I bought a couple of Digger that's 300 and 500 sold. So I have to see what's up. But again, does pay me back everything, like,
yeah.
So it's there is that. But yeah, I could have like way more on flash trade right now. If I had managed that shit better. But anyway, it is what it is.
Looking at the opportunity cost of like selling multi-high is so detrimental for everybody too.
Like, oh yeah, no, it's the worst shit ever you can do, bro. Like because again, like I can tell myself, okay, yeah, I should have sold at 1 million, and right now I would have like 5 or 6 million in the bank. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, fuck that shit.
But that same thing's true because if you go back, so if you hit 1,000 sold, right? Let's say the top was 500. Then you would have said, oh, I should have sold at 500. But then if it ran to 1,000, you would have said, oh, I'm an idiot for selling. Like everybody's always going to have that because nobody can play it perfect.
And like, did you had that kind of opportunity like in your life to manage? Like you fucked up a big trade, or like you lost a position that instead of having your risk reward to 1 for 3, like you were a little bit crazier.
I wouldn't say crazier, no. I think there's definitely the ones where it's like everyone is either, you're either winning it or learning from it. That's effectively it. Even if it's like, oh, hey, I didn't sell the top on this one, then it's like, okay, well, could I have seen that was a top? That's the what information is there? And sometimes it's just, okay, no, this was still a win. Like it's a win. That's it. Take it and move on to the next one. I don't want to say that like that definitely used to be a lot more stressful where it's like, oh no, I'm missing this thing and you're watching every little candle. But it's like in time, it just kind of becomes, I don't want to say numb, but it kind of does. It's just like, oh yeah, whatever. Next.
Yeah. So do you have like a lot of small wins, or like do you prefer to have like 8 losses and 2 wins and that covered everything plus pay the bills?
So my preference is to be like 60 to 80% win rate, but everything is typically 2, 3, 4 to 1 kind of a range. And so like very few losses, but I try to not trade a whole lot. So typically I'm only doing a trade or 2 a week, if that. And so it's very, very few. It's like every one that you win, if you're putting 1% on it, it's 3, 4, 5% account growth a week.
Yeah.
And so like it's slow and steady, which is why it's not exciting to people that are doing meme coins. So, oh, I made it, 10,000 a day. And it's like, yeah, it's the longevity is not there for it. And so very much so slow and steady, which wasn't always how it was. It used to be trying to find, back in like 2017 when I first started. I mean, everybody makes the same mistakes where you're like, oh, let me find that gem, right? That's the trigger word, the gem. Find the new gem and you put money on it and it's down 80%.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, cool. Like, that's fun. Just got trained out of it. I was like, this isn't it. It's like, I got to find something else. It's not it. Now it's the boring stuff.
That's interesting. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but it's for me, it's like more like investor mindset, like startup investor mindset. Like you invest in 10 companies, 9 fails, and like the last one will pay you for everything else plus will.
And truly, like that is a way to do it. It's not. Yeah. I mean, the way that I'm doing is not like the only way to get there.
No, 1%.
There's a lot of people that do that where they, put research into, essentially like the NFT projects, right? Find the new small NFT projects that are going to make it big. And if you have 10 of them and one makes it, it's paid for the others. That kind of like research into, who the team is, how much money they have, that runway stuff. I like the business side of that. Like I like helping the business side of startup, but I don't like that for investment. That's just my personal thing, right? I'd much rather look at a chart that has 10 years of data and make one small trade on that, and then just help on a business side, if that makes sense. But it's all just like personal preference. Some people really like that because having that one win out of 10 is such a banger, right? It's like, oh wow, this was crazy. This was so good.
Just need to exit at the right time.
Just need to exit at the right time, or exit a bunch, right? If you exit,
exactly. Yeah, but like, where do you see the NFT markets going next? Like, because so let's say all of the project failed except Pudgy Penguins that are selling fucking plushies in Walmart.
So, okay, I'm going to answer that same way I'm going to answer pretty much everything. Everything's a cycle. Everything's a cycle. It'll rinse and repeat. Some stuff comes back every time. Some stuff will not. Just got to pick the right ones.
Who's coming back then?
The OGs are here to stay, I think. So actually, one of the things that I've never had, and I've always told myself that I need to get, is one of the geckos. I've just never had a gecko.
Most community is insane, bro.
That's what everybody says. For some reason, I've just never gotten one.
Yeah.
But stuff like that.
Like, okay. So I bought a Deco and then a Gecko, and like the welcoming, it's like fucking bangers, and you can feel that they are like smart guys. So yeah, definitely an interesting buy if you can leverage the community and participate. That's cool. But like, what's cool with the OG is like, so they are OG project, but then they like, I have no idea what the fucking Degenape Academy is doing. Monkey DAO, like, cool,
no idea.
Like nice parties, but tricky. Blocksmiths, they had 3 fucking soul. They have to fix their marketing side. Jelly, if you need to be like a gambler to be in that narrative and be good. So if it's your stuff, that's cool. D-God.
But I think that's basically it, right? So take all those OG ones that are all in there. Like I think that D-Gods and Utes and stuff they'll have another swing. But will they be the number one? Like, no, maybe not. Maybe it's somebody else that kind of takes that spot. But it's the same thing where everything's going to go through its cycle. It changes its position, just rinse and repeats. You just have some that have more staying power than others, and a lot of that comes to that runway. It comes to all the other factors. But I think for people to think that NFTs are just like down bad and like nobody's ever buying them again.
Yeah.
So I've heard it before. Same thing, right? Happened last year. Happened year before that. Happens every year.
And what's your take on Frank Digot doing meme coins and shilling meme coins and making a bag out of it instead of working for D?
So I think that is working for D, right? I think that it is. So the reason for that is that what's a marketing side, right? What's a marketing side if you can't catch attention? What's a way to catch attention? Tell everybody how to make money on meme coins, right? Do I think that he's really doing it and like making a bag? No, because I think Frank's smarter than that. But he knows that if he can do one of those and make a small banger, that is effectively advertising cost. And that catches attention because everybody's going to say exactly that. Hey, Frank's trading meme coins. Boom. D-Lab's relevant.
I mean, like his guide kind of like low-key become a reference of like how to trade meme coins, and he made like 100,000 views out of it.
Right.
Impressions.
Exactly. Because he's good at advertising. He knows how to catch attention. He's good at that. And so that was the thing, right? That's one thing that I think that a lot of other projects won't do, which is why I think that everything under D will become relevant again, because he does know how to just stay there, right? He can go away for some time and then can make a post and suddenly it's shared 100,000 times. And that's other people cannot do that.
Like he's low-key the only one with him and Lucas. Like even the Yuga Lab guys, I don't see them all maybe because I don't follow a lot of his project, but like I don't see them a lot on the timeline anyway. Like everyone hate or love Frank and D and stuff. They're always one announcement away from stealing the timeline.
Yeah.
For you guys, just like you wait and then you have a game drop and then 6 months again and then they mint another NFT collection and then the smart contract is a problem. Like it's interesting. And Pudgy Penguins, like, yeah, it's madness, but like the announcement is like, oh yeah, we have a deal with Walmart, we have a deal with the Walmart of Asia and stuff like that.
Right.
It's
that exact thing is, I think, such an easy way to find, what projects are gonna be relevant, right? Does it mean that those become that number one? Maybe not, because typically your long shots become your number one because everybody goes, oh, who could have seen this coming?
Yeah.
But those are typically the safer plays because those people are still working. They're still out there hustling for it.
So would you buy Yuga right now?
What about what?
Would you buy a Yuga asset right now?
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with it. So it depends, right? It depends on what you want. It depends on what you want out of it. If you're asking me if I were to buy anything in D Labs right now, I would say that I would buy a U, and I do still hold some because I'm not scared. I'm not worried about what's coming back from it. The cost is pretty low. It's pretty insignificant. And when I do go to any of like the IRL events, those good communities are the ones that you just want to park up with, right? And so like that was New York City. I was just with the Y7 group the whole time, and it's like that was great. It's like that's a perfect reason to not get rid of it.
True.
So I don't know. People worry too much. They stress. They're like, oh no, it's going to zero. Like, should I sell? And it's like, just chill out. Just chill out. It's fine.
Yeah. True. Yeah, but it still hurts.
Yeah. No, opportunity cost always hurts.
Let it go higher, please. And
It's like redact that announcement. That let it go lower. Like that's bad advice.
But yeah, it's something that the capacity of like you're gonna talk about it, and people are going to make thread about it, and it becomes like a meme by itself. Like fuck it, Weeble, fucking 3.33, all of that shit. Like you don't have that with any other fucking communities. Like it's still impressive. Like and people try to replicate it and they fail.
Well, you can't replicate. Everybody needs to do something new.
Yeah,
that's where they struggle. There's nothing. Everybody wants to.
Exactly.
Let me take the same playbook and repeat it. And it's like if you don't have that original flair to it, that original excitement, it's never gonna work.
It's like the Slurf, like when they burn like the supply 10 million LP and stuff, and like people started to burn it, and then say, oh yeah, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
And everybody's like, that's not bullish anymore.
It's done. It's done. It's cooked, right? So, which is like it allows us to be innovative and stuff, but by essence, it can be like you can't reinvent the market every 2 weeks.
Right.
Like something like OKBears is minting, and then every fucking project are becoming, we are a brand project. Look at my big brand. Oh, I have the biggest brand of Web3. IP brand. We are an IP project. Blah 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 blah. We are the supreme of of Web3. And this tech is so left curved. It's crazy. Oh, you are right. You are right curve, bro. Let's go. Oh, fuck that. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Yeah, last year was fun.
It'll get back there. Yeah, people say, oh no, how did I not think to buy at these levels?
Exactly. And Trump with Seversol.
Obviously.
Bro, that honestly, if he's able to come back, get reelected, and say crypto is cool, bro, you should grab Bitcoin.
Can you say that? Can you say that phrase on Restream? Is this going to be allowed? Are you going to cancel?
What? I can't. You get cut off. What?
So can you say that whole phrase on restream, or are you gonna get canceled?
I have no idea, bro. That's why I didn't, because I was like, I was with Risha talking about Iggy Azalea. I played the fucking music on YouTube, Diggy Azalea, and I get strike
Yeah,
for
like
content.
you're
Like,
not on
yeah,
copyright.
yes, exactly, copyright strike. So I had to mute this segment. So yeah, I'm not saying it. Yeah, I want the channel.
Are you allowed to overlay that part of that video with ChatGPT Samantha
Yeah.
saying the lyrics?
Oh.
Is that allowed?
Oh shit, that would be a cool experiment. Or you can even make ChatGPT, you know, like to do like any like US raps music
Yeah.
with the N word inside, and see if ChatGPT will say it. Hmm,
Oh, that's awful.
that's interesting. Yeah, but then you get banned the channel anyway.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
make a video on Twitter.
This is how I end up
I,
getting your channels all canceled.
yeah,
Every
but
episode get
yeah.
flagged for copyright.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you know, like ChatGPT is made in San Francisco, so I'm pretty sure like they have locked everything out, and
Sure.
Samantha will censor herself.
Samantha is very PC.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, like those election will be interesting for sure.
Oh, it's been terrible seeing like all the ads are just popping up over here everywhere.
Yeah. That's it.
Political ads
It's
are like
coming back.
worst. I'm so happy that not all of the Web3 space or crypto space, NFT space does
Mm.
advertising the same way, where it's just like, hey, let's not promote what we're doing. Let's just belittle everybody else.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, but
so,
then we see like presidential coins, and then racist coin, and then anti-Semitic coins. Like,
it's just why I delete
and
all
then
my socials all the time.
and then like porn stars coin stuff, like, bro, like I was like worried to open pop.fun on streams because like some nudity filters, like their fucking filters doesn't work.
No, I can't
But yeah,
show this whole screen just blurry.
yeah. But yeah, it's fun nonetheless. But I don't know, man. Like, yeah, where do you see Web3 like in the next couple of years? Where are we going? Where are we going?
In what sense? I don't know. I think that the market itself is going to slow down, but NFTs will start to pick up. People will care about communities again. That's one of the words I haven't seen in a long time is, community nonsense. It's been just meme coin, meme coin, meme coin. I think that we'll get back to a lot of like, hey, when the market starts going down, yeah, but look at how much fun we're having as a community.
Yeah.
We'll get back into that, I think. But
yeah, but if you don't like, community is fun when you print money all together. Like same thing as the art. Like NFT is art as long as price is going up, and then art is not ugly, right?
If the market's
Like,
going down, the denomination's going to go up, though, right?
yeah.
Even if the USD value behind it is, let's say, not changing or hardly moving, the denomination goes up, which is more fun. It's, oh look, this is making me soul now. Which,
do you think there is no community in meme coins?
it's different community. It's PvP community. It's
True.
1 versus 1. It's toxic community. That's the one. It's a toxic community, I think, because everybody wants to one up each other. Everybody wants to pump something, but they want to be first. Community aspect's different because you're doing it with a group effectively. And the best communities, in my opinion, are the ones that are good at sharing that they're having fun, but not like they're not saying, "Hey, look, we're having the most fun," like the pump our thing, right? Like I think that a lot of the D stuff did that. Like let's take like D gods back in the day, where it was like, "Oh, hey, look, we're just a group going out to the killer threes." And not saying buy this because it's real utility or whatever. They're just going, hey, look, we got to a basketball game. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That's what needs to come back.
Bro, like they can flip this team for 10 mil. Like it's crazy. But yeah, bro, like yeah. So right now, yeah, it's just like giant break if you're not into meme coins.
But we'll get
and we wait Bitcoin to go to all-time high.
in the corporate side of like Web3 and crypto isn't giving a damn about any of the stuff that we're doing. I mean, the ETH side is still, really about like art focused things, and they're just still building, communication stuff. I mean, if you go to like a conference, everything that we talked about here is not at an actual like crypto conference. They're doing such different things, so much more corporate, so much more, I want to say boring, but infrastructure.
Yeah.
Everybody says segments.
True. I mean, but they're winning too. Like if you can raise like 2-3 mils for like launching an idea on Sol and like make infrastructure bet, like fucking Jupiter, bro, like it's insane. What they have built in such a short period of time, it's mad. And again, like the Guillaume project.
I think that a lot of that is just true for Solana as a whole. Like in terms of like actual chains, user experience, number of products, and number of like good products is so much higher on Solana than anywhere else that I can find.
Yeah.
And that's that's not a bias, or it's at least an attempt to not be biased, but it's like the products are so much better. And Jupiter is a great example of it. I mean, excellent.
Yeah. But because like all of the Aptos, Sui, Say, blah blah blah, all of that is that anything?
I remember when they were like the mints for like Sui and Say were coming out, and it was like, all right, yeah, cool, got a great whitelist. Like, let me go try to like sell this. And you open up a marketplace, and it's just like refreshing for like 15 minutes, and I'm like, no, why is this so bad?
Toxic, yeah. But that's why Ordinal's Bitcoin is fucking mad, bro. Like, it's not good. But yeah. Anyway, just jumping from one chain to another. Yeah. But anyway, oh shit. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's a 1 hour chit chat, and now you have to go to work.
I do. Gotta pay those bills. Get that infinite runway.
I mean, if you think about it, that's you just have to work for it. But it's infinite runway, right? As long as you're not getting fired.
Keep the job, infinite runway. It's the hack people don't want you to know.
Exactly. The best way to make money is to have a job.
And that is financial advice.
Yeah. But man, thank you, Sus, for your time. We really appreciate it. I hope you like this new Skribr show formula. That was cool.
We don't have the pretty face of V anymore, but I feel
just like, my face.
Yeah, I know.
We have to manage with that.
Canadian French face.
Yeah. No, I'm French from France, okay? But yeah, anyway, thank you so much, Sus, and thank you everyone who joined us. I hope you liked it. That was cool. Follow Sus on Twitter. Let me put the caption. Sus, yes, let's go. Follow Skribrs, and the whole team, because bangers they produce banger content. So if you want to know more about everything Web3, you should read everything they produced. And that's it. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel. See you next week. We have 2 streams today. So just that, and I'll make the announcement on the Discord. But that's it. I have to leave. I have to end. I have to end it. Bye. Peace out. And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. We'll see you in the next one. But before that, make sure to